Okay, Vince. So what will AI do for the mortgage industry?
Oh, gosh. Listen, I think it's going to revolutionize the industry, frankly. I really do.
You don't use that word lightly. So
I don't.
tell us, where do you think actually the biggest impact is going to be for our industry?
It's very interesting. So there's a company, SunWest Mortgage.
Yep.
And the owner of SunWest has always been into AI and created a tech company called Celligence. They created an AI system, which actually since 2018, they've been running SunWest on it. SunWest isn't particularly small. I think they're $4 or $5 billion a year. They're not tiny. And they're doing all of their underwriting on this. You should see the stats that they have on fair lending in particular, right? The turn down rates under fair lending for the industry as a whole, and then them when the AI is doing the underwriting, because the AI doesn't have biases.
Yeah.
It's able to treat everyone equally. And their turn down rates are so much better.
Yeah.
They're making more loans.
And the AI
and good loans.
Yep. And the AI is able to understand the guidelines better than any underwriter is going to be able to.
Because those are crazy. Get on any of these regulatory lists, or everybody's sharing questions and ideas, compliance officers who nobody has any clue what's happening.
All sorts of different opinions that come from, and I agree 100%. Now, there's two other areas. I think, personally, I think there's three. I call it the 3 M's. Mm-hmm. One is mortgage underwriting. That's the other one is marketing. Doing marketing tasks, simple marketing tasks, whether it's creating social media, whether it's just helping actually create a social media calendar. I think actually that's a huge thing that originators could be doing. The other thing is math, simple math. Using it to run complex or simple math equations.
Although it's interesting what you're just saying here, because I agree with all of that, right? And I think it's going to be able to do so much more. We're just at the cusp of what all this can happen. But we're at this very interesting period where no one actually can define AI. And this whole impact of AI into the mortgage industry may find itself hobbled. And we're talking about regulators that are coming on. We're going to put restrictions on AI. We're curious about people making decisions using AI because maybe AI gets it wrong. But you know what? They can't define AI. And there's some regulators that are saying anything where it's machines using algorithms to come to a decision. Well, you know what is a machine that uses computer science to come to a decision?
Spell check.
A calculator. A calculator will do this. If a company's using calculators or your FICO scores, that's all AI. And they could decimate the system.
Your calculator is not learning anything. The calculator remembers the last equation that you're going in.
But when regulators get in and they start trying to legislate or put rules on here and don't understand how it works, and they really don't understand how it works, that's why they want to throttle it.
Yeah.
Then you're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble.
When you have your calculator that starts to actually remember, something, you're always looking for multiplication.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assume actually multiplication. That's when it starts to get.
I want the calculator that asks me, you just entered that one. Did you forget that you already entered that number? Are you entering it twice? Because that's where I get screwed up. Listen, AI is going to revolutionize this if the regulators don't kill it in the crib. That's my view on it. So I think our cage match is over.
I think our cage match is over.
Right. All righty.
For more on these and all of today's top stories, go to nationalmortgageprofessional.com.